you wake up with negative thoughts, perhaps fear, perhaps worry, what if you had a platform to capture those negative thoughts? In today's show, I'm introducing you to Julia Cameron's Morning Pages from her Artist's Way book. They are 3 pages that we do of longhand stream of consciousness writing, ideally done first thing shortly after we wake up. This morning habit can help you break free from the negative thinking and cultivate a positive mindset before 9 a.m. I know. You're in? I hope so. Come on in. It's time to choose happy. Today is a new day and you have a choice. Do you want to stop the negative thoughts and live your life free of the limiting stories and fear that stands in your way of living a happy life? If you answered yes, you're in the right place. Hi, welcome to the Choose Happy with Marie show. I am so happy you're here. My name is Marie. I'm a happiness coach and author of the Choose Happy affirmation cards. For the majority of my life, I didn't feel I deserved to live a happy life due to past trauma that had happened to my family. So how does someone who didn't feel worthy of being happy finally live a happy life? Well, I learned the power of choosing happy. In 2020, I felt called to share what I learned with others. I authored affirmations to rewrite the negative thoughts that were a constant cycle in my head. And I published those affirmations that has become the Choose Happy affirmation card deck. It is now over 600 card decks in circulation internationally. You are not your negative thoughts. You deserve to be happy today. In this podcast, you will learn 3 things. The first, you will learn positive self-talk using affirmations aligned with healthy habits. Number 2, tangible ideas to overcome the limiting beliefs. And number 3, everyday living solutions to cultivate a positive mindset and live a happy life. It's time to get off the hamster wheel of everyday living and intentionally living our life, one Choose Happy choice at a time. Come on in. We are choosing happy. Hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well and are having a really great start to the new year. Are you ready to learn something new today? I hope so. What I have to share with you today is something that, yes, will require you to review your morning routine so that you can find time to do it. You'll require about 30 minutes or so, but the benefits will outweigh the inconvenience you may think it will be. Before I do go into today's training, I do want to take a minute to thank a listener for her review of the show. I really appreciate when you take the time to leave a review. It helps the show be found by others who are looking for support to help them live a happy life. It's easy to leave a review. Just go to the show on your favorite podcast player, scroll down to where it asks you to leave a review, and leave a review, hopefully a 5-star review. If you need any support to do this, you can reach out to me via email and I'd be happy to walk you through it. So just reach out. Today's testimonial is from Timmy, and she says, "It is not easy. It is not easy to be happy. Choosing to be happy is such an important part of actually getting there. I think people choose to be unhappy all the time. I need this reminder to keep choosing happy." Thank you so much, Timmy. I appreciate you taking the time to leave a review for the show. It truly touches my heart. So happy to hear that you're benefiting from the show and you are choosing happy. That's what we're here for. All right, let's dig into today's training. Morning pages. Morning pages are simple to do. So simple that you may not think it will work for you at first, but it will. You see, your complicated inner critic mind wants to tell you otherwise. And I'm here to cheer you on so that you actually do give it a chance. Morning pages require two things: a pen or pencil, and paper or a notebook, and uninterrupted time to do the pages. No electronics are needed. No app is needed. They are 3 pages of longhand stream of consciousness writing, ideally done first thing shortly after we wake up. I like to do mine with my morning cup of coffee, and I like listening to beautiful meditative music. I do have Do Not Disturb on my phone, so that while I am writing my pages, although I am listening to music, I am not getting notifications. So I do hope you know how to do that on your phone, because that Do Not Disturb function is really good when you need to focus. There is no wrong way to do the morning pages. So in case you're worried about that, or your perfectionist tendencies are kicking in, you have nothing to worry about. As long as you complete 3 pages, the task is complete. And when you're first starting out, I am going to invite you to only start with 1 page. The reason I say that is because I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. This is a new habit, so it may feel uncomfortable at first. You may feel you're wasting your time. So I just want you to set yourself up to succeed. So start small. Just 1 page on day 1. You can do 2 pages on day 2 if you want, and then go all in on day 3. You may find, though, that after you finish the first page, you may want to continue writing. You may start getting additional ideas that you want to capture in writing. Just a friendly reminder, these pages are for your eyes only. So if you fear that someone else may read them, then I invite you to write them and afterwards rip them up. By the way, I talk about the power of ripping up the paper after you write your notes on it in episode number 72. It's titled 3 Ways to Spring Clean Your Negative Thoughts and Your Home. This is different from keeping a journal in which you want to record memories. Morning pages are about working through what's on your mind, especially the negative thoughts. And the pages are meant to be there for you as a listening friend who has no judgment and no expectations from you. Your inner critic is not invited. So you need to tell her, not today, girlfriend, that kind of thing. So all that's needed from you is that you show up and you write your pages today, tomorrow, and the next day. I actually learned about doing morning pages from the author named Julia Cameron in her book called The Artist's Way. This is a method that she was teaching to help artists and writers overcome creative blocks by providing a daily outlet for their thoughts before they could start creating and writing. And that was actually my initial reason for starting to write. I wanted it to help me think through ideas. And then I saw the power of it to help me break free from the negative thoughts that I would get when I would first wake up. I've been writing them for many years now, and on those days when I can't, for example, something has happened that, I can't do them, for just something comes up, I'm on a holiday and I need to get up and go, that kind of thing. I actually will feel very off as I live my day. They really have become a part of me and a part of my mental and physical health that I definitely prioritize that every morning. There are different things that I write about. I could start my page perhaps with worry that I may be feeling. For example, sometimes I do worry about my daughter who lives in another city. She goes to university somewhere else. And I'll start writing about what I'm worried about. And I'll try to be as specific. It's really important that you're specific because the pages will help you remember that what you're worrying about, that everything is going to be okay. The pages remind me that she's going to be okay. It's just me worrying because I'm her mother and miss and love her so much. So I write down my worries and my pages remind me it's okay. Sometimes I would write that I'm not good enough, maybe in something in my life. Maybe something that I'm wanting to learn and it's taking me longer to learn. I may write those words, I'm not good enough. And you may find yourself writing negative words like that. I invite you to lean into that. Lean into the negative thought. I'm not saying to stay there. I'm saying to lean into it and ask yourself, like in this case for me, why don't I think I'm good enough? What facts are here to tell me that I'm not good enough? Do I just need more practice? Because we all need practice. So that's how the pages can help you figure things out. And the pages are actually a reflection of you, your intuition, and you're guiding yourself through the negative thinking. And, sometimes I'll write about, what I'm going to do today. Do I really want to do that today? It could be like what I need to do for shopping. Sometimes I create a shopping list in my morning pages. It's really a brain dump of just whatever is on your mind. And when you get it out there first thing in the morning, you can get going with your day. It actually can help you do a to-do list too. Like you just start with whatever's on your mind, you write about that, and then you can end the 3 pages, with the reflection of, and what do I want to do today? And you write through that. It is best to do them shortly after you wake up because you want to address any negative thoughts that you may have upon waking. I know so many of you have told me that you wake up already feeling worried and anxious about the day and you haven't even gotten out of bed. This is an outlet. So instead of complaining to others, to your friend, to your partner, you can complain to the pages to address your worries, your concerns. So that's a very valuable platform that you can write through what you're feeling. Morning pages have changed my life in the following 5 ways, and I believe they can help you change your life in these ways as well. Number 1, worry. If I'm worried about something, I just write about it. And it's just, I get it off my brain. I write what the worry is. I reflect on why I'm worried. And then I start exploring if I'm not worried anymore, what is the alternative? Is everything just going to be okay? Can I gain some clarity here? And I often do gain clarity from writing about whatever I'm worried about. The second, it helps me connect with my intuition. I'm able to finally listen to my heart and my gut when I can be really honest about how I'm feeling. My intuition knows the answers. So does yours. You just need to get quiet enough so that you can hear it. And the pages and the uninterrupted time help you have that quiet time. The third way, it gives me new ideas. I will often come up with new ideas for the show, actually, during my morning pages writing. Sometimes I'll ask the pages, what do my listeners need to hear from me that could be helpful to them? And actually, the initial outline for this exact episode came from a morning pages entry, and it came around 7 a.m. The next way that it helps me plan my upcoming day. As I mentioned before, on the final page, sometimes I'll start drafting my to-do list. And then as I'm writing it, I will ask myself, is this really how I want to live my day? Possible other things I can remove? Are there things that I could add that would make me happier today? Those are all moments of reflection where you can start taking back your personal power and think through how you're about to live your day. And the next way, taking action. The pages have helped me think through situations, think through people that, weren't great for me, yet I would stick around. Why would I be sticking around when people, are not the best fit for what I'm looking for? So it gives me a platform to think through those kind of situations. And when I'm writing about it, and you too, as you'll be writing about situations, you'll come to realize potential negative impacts about being in relationships, and the pages can help give you strength to take action and start speaking up for yourself. And another thing the pages have given me, and I hope they will give it to you as well, because many listeners are looking for this, and it is peace. Working through how we feel, how I feel through my pages have brought me serenity, and it does help me quiet my overactive mind that can just, go on a tangent first thing in the morning. So it does help me in those ways. For many of us, we are just getting by, waking up and getting our kids ready for school or to work. And perhaps at this point in time of listening to the show, you're saying, Marie, I do not have 30 minutes to write about whatever is on my mind. I get you. I was you. I'm here to tell you they really can be life-changing. You will need to wake up earlier. Yes, that's what I said. And if you already are following the Choose Happy morning routine, you're already waking up earlier for yourself. And this task of writing is actually in the morning routine checklist that you get when you sign up to become a Choose Happy member. Link is in the show notes or on the website, which is called Choose Happy with Marie. I want to make this suggested morning routine task accessible for you. So here's a few ideas that I brainstormed that might be helpful to you. The first one, set your alarm 30 minutes earlier. Yes, it may feel uncomfortable at first. You'll get used to it. What do you normally do now when you have your morning beverage? If you're scrolling social media, you know how I feel about that. Don't scroll social media first thing in the morning. Really, really don't. Unless it brings you positivity, do not scroll social media. And if you have your morning beverage on the go, then you need to change that somehow. Either you write without that morning beverage, and so they can still have it on the go, or you have a morning beverage while you do your writing. So it's really up to you what your writing time looks like for you. If you do have young children or a partner that just won't leave you alone, this is where you will need to set a healthy boundary. This time is yours. And no, you are not being selfish. Your needs matter as well. Most distractions can hold off for at least 30 minutes. Most. If you have babies, that's a different story. For example, if you have the urge to pause and chat because your partner has just walked into the room and you're like, I'm feeling uncomfortable, I should say something to the person. Resist the urge. You can say good morning, but you don't need to go into a full-fledged conversation if it's not needed. I know this is going to require a little bit of training, and it's okay. You got to train your family members that, you're busy for a few minutes in the morning, and this is okay. It's not being mean to your family. It's just you being busy doing something that matters to you. I did hear of a mother, I said this is really interesting, who will wear a special hat to indicate that she was busy writing her pages to her young children. So she would acknowledge her children and then point to the hat and remind them that what she was doing required her focused attention for just another little while. And then the children would either get themselves their own breakfast if they were old enough, or tend to themselves if they could. You are worthy of time to yourself every morning. If you have a busy household, this will mean that you will need to wake up earlier. And yes, it's worth it. I wake up earlier than my family, and I have to tell you, it's one of the best times in my day. Not that there's anything wrong with my family, but the peace that you feel when you are the only one awake in your home, it's incredible. Morning Pages has given me the space to be with my thoughts. And when they are negative thoughts, I just write them on the pages. And why is this so hard to say this word? Miraculously, by the end of the third page, they do pivot to positive thoughts. I hope today's episode was helpful to you. It truly is a life-changing habit to add to your morning routine. What if you decided that tomorrow will be the first day that you do this. All you need is a pen and paper. That's it. No fancy journals needed, so no excuses. I am sure you can find paper in your home, even printer paper. The best way to start the day is with a grateful heart. These pages can help you find your grateful heart. Just a friendly reminder, there are more ideas on how you can improve your morning routine in the Choose Happy Morning checklist. It's an instant download when you sign up to become a Choose Happy member. Link is in the show notes or on the website called Choose Happy with Marie. Wishing you a wonderful week. Choosing happy. Cheers! I hope today's episode empowered you to choose happy as you live your upcoming week. If so, please take a minute and share this episode with a family or friend who could benefit from it. I'd also love it if you could take 30 seconds and leave a review on your podcast app. Just scroll down and you'll see the space to leave a review. Doing this helps the show be found by others who are also looking to break free from negative thoughts and live a happy life. Remember to sign up to become a Choose Happy member to receive free resources as they become available. Link is in the show notes. Thank you for listening. Take good care and see you next week.